It is a very difficult decision to make as to what it is that you want or you need. Unfortunately, most people turn around and what they do is they're basically looking for direction, but the advisors many of the times are following directions from, of course, the trucking company. Well, they only need accident-only coverage, or they themselves are thinking they don't have enough money. They don't have enough money. But the problem is, majority of the time, they're shortchanging themselves at least $30,000 a year. I use an example in my marketing material that a guy turns around, he buys a policy that limits himself for stuff like strains and sprains for 60 days. And I say, well, we can give you this kind of policy, but there's no limitations on this. And then he'll turn around and buy the cheaper policy. But the guy who bought the higher end policy was so happy. He actually did not lose that $30,000. And that's just looking at $3,000 of replacement income. Mm-hmm. What was the difference in cost per month? $100. Now you ask me the question, $100 extra that you were paying, and to make sure that if you were on disability, that you were going to collect $30,000 versus $6,000.
Comes back to the big question. Are you exposed? Everyone in one way or another is exposed. No matter what, no matter who. A lot of drivers, whether they're with a company with 1,000 other owner-operators, or they have their own company and they're that one driver and that one company, they buy what they think is covering them. They don't understand, because what they do understand is how to drive a truck. Right. And how to get business to make that delivery happen on time. They don't want to understand that, I'm covered for this, I'm covered. Yeah, okay, I got it. Well, do you understand what it is? No. Why? I'm exposed. I'm exposed to something. All I know is I'm driving a truck. And I think I've got coverage. And when did they find out? Normally when it's too late. That's the big problem. The problem is when you've got drivers. We're human beings. We all think we're infallible. We all think we're going to be around forever. We all think we're going to last forever. Number one, life insurance, you don't collect it when you're alive. Your family collects it when you're dead.
I saw this thing online the other day, and there were these 3 people talking about insurance, and now I'm kind of scared because my heart, I want to come and talk to you about it, right?
Yeah.
You're up to this, right? You're good for that.
Absolutely.
Is it going to cost me?
No. It's absolutely complimentary. Talk to me. I will tell you what you need. It's really important for you to tell me everything.
What do you mean?
I mean, like what's been happening with your health, because most insurance companies will not cover a pre-existing condition. I don't want to sell you illness coverage unless you qualify.
Pre-existing condition.
Yes. That's something that you have at this moment. Most insurance companies will not cover it.
But living benefits, what you're trying to do is ensure that while the person is still here, they just aren't able to work, they're still getting paid financially, so they're not going to suffer. They're not going to have a problem. They're still going to have an ongoing concern. The company's resources are covered, be it a truck, a driver. That truck can stay on the road while he's disabled. What you're talking is you're talking people, like you said earlier, versus machines. Like I said, it goes back to, I'm a one-person company, Kevin Snowball Inc. I got my own truck, my own trailer. I drive it on the road. How much do I really need to insure versus a company that employs 1,000 or 2,000 or 10,000 owner-operators? Makes no difference. Each one has their own individual needs. Each one should be able to buy their own individual amounts that covers them for their specific requirements.
You hear a lot of these stories about guys being stuck. Do they mostly get back to you too late?
Yes. Yeah. Majority of the time. Actually, I was just talking to Kevin the other day, and I was absolutely shocked and surprised how we get our competitors to give us the troublesome cases and to now looking for coverage. So the gentleman doesn't qualify for coverage because he's got a pre-existing condition, so he had a heart condition. He had diabetes. And he's asking his advisor at this point in time, can he get coverage? And I'm looking at him and I'm saying, well, who are you working with right now? He goes ahead and lets me know at this point in time. And I'm like, wow, we would like to do business with everyone.